Hello again, everybody. It's Plowboy's Ghost Channel. Today I want to show you what I picked up yesterday. This is Cimarron's 7th Cavalry model. And, of course, I'll show y'all it's unloaded. This is a black powder frame replica of, it's supposed to be a very close replica from what I've read and what I've heard, of a military single action army. Of course, cavalry length, 7.5-inch barrel, black powder frame. You got the bullseye ejector knob, and you've got, the screw for the base pin removal. And by the way, y'all, anybody, I see videos with this online with people with this model are talking about the little knurled thumb screw that comes in the box with these, or comes out of the box with them, that they come out with new, and talking about how that's inauthentic. Y'all, if you will get into your box, and let me do this very quickly on camera as I can. If you will get into your box and get in this section right here, you'll find a piece of plastic that's got your screw, the true flathead screw, to go in that position. Cimarron includes it with them, or Uberti, whoever, but Cimarron's gun, of course. They're the ones selling it. But Cimarron sends it with it, so it's got the correct screw. And if the other's just for expediency, I'm sure, removing the cylinder. I prefer to have it more authentic, since I've got a gun that they've gone to great pains, supposedly, to make more authentic. So anyway, let's see. What can I tell you about it in the house here? Wind's blowing pretty bad outside today, so I just about bailed on the idea of shooting, unless it calms down later. But y'all, I really like the finish on this gun. This is a Uberti old model frame, so of course it's 4-click. Just like it should be. This action in the hammer spring was very heavy when I first got it. I mean, heavier than it needed to be. So I don't have a lighter spring on hand. I did the old trick of putting a piece of leather under the base of the mainspring, and it lightened it up a good bit. It's actually tolerable enough. I believe I'll just leave it that way. I may not get a lighter spring for it. But this, something I didn't even realize until after I done got it home. I reckon Cimarron has 2,000 of each company stamped on the bottom of this. The company that was at the Battle of Little Bighorn. And y'all, I'm not a Custer fan. Custer was a Yankee, fought for the North, wrong side. But anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. But this is from Company I. Gives you a little something more to look at, play with, think about, and study up on. Hell, I was interested in a little Battle of Little Bighorn, just about like anything to do with those days. The days preceding that, the years preceding that, and even years afterwards. Really into military stuff, about into anything cavalry. And y'all know I love single actions. To those of you who have never handled a 7.5-inch single action army, you would think, I thought originally, that these guns would have been heavy, unwieldy. I'm going to tell you something, the balance on this gun is just about perfect. I can't believe how fast I can draw this gun from a holster and point it. And this is not my first 7.5-inch. If you've gone back through my videos, you'll see I've had another one or two. But to me, they're just actually a lot faster than you would think that would tend to lend itself to for that length. And I've done some trading around back in the spring, but I am back to 5 Cimarrons, and I'm back to 5 45 Colt Eaton firearms. And by the way, y'all, the last one that I showed you that I still have, the 4 3/4-inch Cimarron that was made by Pietro, I have it and the 1866 Uberti Yellow Boy carbine that I've got, both in 45 Colt, were shooting real bad low when I got them. I have already, weeks ago, I've adjusted the front sight, took the front sight down on both of them, and I've got them where I can hit with them a lot better. So we're going to redo that. I showed you first shots on those guns, and I embarrassed myself. I'm thinking that I'm going to show you first shots on this one. I'm also studying on the idea of doing it right and running black powder through it the first time. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on what day I do it. And like I said, it might be later today, but the wind's pretty good. Picked up pretty good right now. And I get a lot of complaints about wind noise in some of my videos, but I try to explain to those people, this is a hobby channel. I'm not asking for money. Y'all ain't sitting through commercials on those videos of mine that wouldn't have been demonetized for unpopular political content. Y'all ain't sitting through commercials. I ain't asking for nothing. So I'm not running on the best of gear. This, like I said, is a hobby channel. I enjoy showing these guns off, love these guns, and I enjoy talking to y'all, interacting with y'all in the comments. 99.99% of y'all, but boy, I got a lot of subscribers that came in on that Antifa hunting video very recently. I mean, like 1,000 subscribers in a month. And you know, along with all of those thousands and thousands and thousands, well over 120,000 people that found that video. Boy, you sure do get, and I know y'all with the bigger channels sure do get, y'all the bigger channels know this. With all the good, and there's a mostly all good, boy, you sure get some people that you don't want to have nothing to do with, and they sure don't like you at all. Boy, they don't mind wasting their time telling you how sorry you are. We don't give a damn. We're gonna soldier on. Y'all, here lately I haven't called out a lot of videos or done shout outs to a lot of videos, I should say, not call outs, because that's a different thing. To channels, I mean. But there's one. There's a bunch that I watch. There's a bunch that I like. But there's one that I want to recommend to y'all. If you don't mind, give it a shot. Tell me what you think. And I go to this man's videos on the days that I've had it with the news and I don't want to see nothing else from the news and my nerves are shot and I need to calm down. Sometimes I sip a little whiskey or drink a cold beer and just watch this man's videos. He's not in there running on at the mouth like me. He's not putting forth no political anything like me. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever heard the man speak in any of his videos. But what he has is a bunch of beautiful guns. He lives in a great looking place, a beautiful place with lots of great scenery. He's got excellent editing. And he's doing his shooting and his showing guns. It's all very photogenic, you know, or very, very high quality editing. And he's got a lot of the old songs I like. You know, let's be honest, y'all. I think a lot of my draw to these kind of firearms is some romantic notion that I hold in my head. And not that they're not utilitarian and very useful. They're just as deadly today as they ever were. But there's a nostalgic romance to it too. And for some reason, watching his videos and listening to those songs and everything is just one of the most relaxing, enjoyable things that I do on YouTube. It really is. And I'm not, you know, there's a lot of great YouTubers out there, a lot of my subscribers, a lot of my viewers that have great channels, and I'm not meaning to exclude anyone. But y'all, if you don't care, see if what I think about Gunsmack Amigos channel is the way y'all see it too. And the man ain't got hardly any subscribers. I can't believe it. I think it's just because ain't that many people found his videos yet, because to me, it's just awesome. He does a great job. Y'all give him a shot. Like I said, don't mean to leave anybody out. There's a bunch more, and I'm going to start doing more shout-outs because I ain't got much of a channel, but there's people that helped me along the way, and I'd like to return the favor to some other people too, kind of pay it forward. Y'all, I will shoot this for you on camera just as soon as the wind dies down or the opportunity presents itself. And I appreciate y'all watching. Talk to you later.